leading for the majority of this game. What did you think of the way you guys were able to execute and close it out down the stretch?
Yeah, I thought we did a really good job. Played really good situational basketball down the stretch of the game. Denver was really, really good on us late, especially. We had a hard time getting anything going offensively. But the guys stuck together. That's a tough place to play. And it was a grind. So I was really, really pleased with the guys tonight.
And specifically that final possession, lose defense on Murray. Just what did you think of that possession by itself?
Yeah, I mean, it's I think, second, third, fourth time he's done that this year where, best guy on the other team's got the ball at the end of the game on an island. And we just kind of cut him loose and let him do his thing. He's as good of an individual defender at the point of attack as there is. And, so we trust him, obviously, in those situations. He delivered again.
That side out of bounds play, Shai was just saying he knew that the other team was going to overplay him, so he backdoor cut. Just the ability to kind of understand and read and react in the moment like that, just how valuable is it to have a player that can do that in such a crunch moment, too? Yeah,
I mean, teams are going to try to take the ball out of his hands, and, it's a credit to him for the break to get the ball. It's also a credit to Giddey because, Giddey's as good of a late-game inbounder as there is, and, Shai has to trust that, if he makes a break like that, he's going to get the ball. Josh delivered it on time. And, obviously, Shai made a big shot again.
Yeah, just a couple things on that. The majority of possessions like that end up with a three-point shot or something really far away from the rim. Your thought on just being able to get a shot that close? You talked about in clutch time needing higher percentage shots as opposed to higher efficiency shots. And then Shai's patience once he actually got the ball down there.
Yeah, I mean, he's got some poise in those situations. The game slows down for him. He's got great confidence, and he's always at his pace, even in the most pressure situations. So, guys did a really good job executing that. And the play before, I thought we got a little unlucky on that late game execution on the other end. Even before it came in, Murray almost lost the ball out of bounds because of the pressure on the inbounders. So, like I said, great situational basketball out of the guys tonight.
And then just in the fourth quarter, I think you had a really great ball movement possession where it ends up back in the corner for Isaiah. Your thoughts on just those types of plays continuing to materialize?
Yeah, we had a hard time getting those cracks tonight, and a lot of it was how they guarded us. I thought Denver did a great job with their plan and execution. It was really hard for us to get advantages. I thought we got a little hasty in the first half. I thought in the second half we really tried to play the right way, but had a hard time creating advantages to get the ball ahead of the defense. But on that play, we were able to. And I thought when we did, we got good stuff. Didn't have a great shooting night, so we really had to rely on our defense and rebounding. And I thought we did a good job in both of those areas.
You mentioned the shooting not being there, but Josh Giddey had great success tonight in the paint. Just he continues to get better inside.
Yeah, I thought his attacks were really good, especially in the first half. He was downhill, and he's continuing to play with a lot of force and physicality on offense. And at his size, it's to be reckoned with. And then, if teams start committing more to him, he's obviously got the vision to spray it out of those plays. So him being able to get to the teeth of the defense is not only huge for us tonight, obviously, but for his development as a player. And he's obviously on a good track there.
And another loud crowd. This time it goes in your favor down the stretch. That's got to help you guys moving forward.
Yeah, I thought the Sacramento game, we really played well and handled that situation really well. Could have played better, but I was really pleased with how the guys kind of embraced the competition. I think that's the key in these environments is that you just embrace the challenge of it and see the fun in it. And I thought the guys did a great job competing together tonight and enjoying the opportunity to come into a real hostile environment.
You had mentioned having to win on the glass and defensively. 50 boards for you guys. You out-rebounded them, and just up and down the roster. I mean, no guy had less than 2 rebounds. Just the collective mentality on getting on the glass tonight. Just what did you make of that today?
Yeah, that's what we have to be, especially when we downsize and play smaller. I thought, Wiggins had some big offensive rebounds. Isaiah Joe had big rebounds. Dort's rebound on the last free throw. We had just given up a free throw rebound. He came in there and just took the ball out of the air. And it was, it's everybody. I think it's, in a weird way, we're downsizing. We've got injuries to our front court. And it's forcing our guards and wings to rebound more, and it's actually pretty good for their development. I hit Jalen Williams, J-Dub today, and was like, hey, man, you got to rebound more for us, just out of necessity, and if our circumstances force him to do that and it helps him grow as a player, that's a good thing.
Walk us through that final defensive possession and what you saw there.
Kind of knew the ball was going to go to Jamal Murray. You know, he had a good game, and, you know, he was their main engine. So, you know, I just had to be ready to take the challenge and, you know, give it a stop.
It's not the first time that you've had a play like that this season or even in your career. Just what's that moment like after, and especially tonight when all the guys are crowding around you?
It's big. I mean, sometimes there's a lot of ups and downs in the game, and, you know, for myself, I didn't think that I had offensively. I didn't think I have a good game, but, you know, some that I never gonna take away is my defense, and you know, I just had to really step up, and my team had my back on that.
And it's not even just the defending. You had like a really monster rebound in that fourth quarter after a missed free throw. Everybody was on the glass tonight for you guys. Just how important was that kind of collective rebounding mentality?
It's big. I mean, we had a couple small matchups, and, you know, they were really aggressive on the rebound, so we all had to be in there, and, you know, we did a good job of that.
Will you all just continue to grow in terms of that late game execution? What are those moments feeling like for you all? How much more confidence is there in the final 5 minutes of games?
It's huge, and, you know, we got our all-star, our best player, our leader, and, you know, we all know the ball's going to be in his hand, and he's going to make some big plays like he did tonight, and, you know, we all trust and believe in him for those type of plays. So, you know, it was still a collective job that we did good, you know, just crashing the boards, getting stops, and, you know, it was a good win.
So often in those late game situations, the best player, you know, catches the ball way out top, way above the three-point line, kind of like Murray did. As a defender in those situations, how hard is it to guard a guy like Shai when he catches the ball in the spot that he caught it tonight?
Like Shai, it's hard to guard Shai. But I mean, yeah, it's rare to really catch the ball where he got it from, and at that point, you don't know what he's gonna do. It's gonna pump fake, shoot it right away, and, you know, he did good. You know, just taking his time and really reading the defense, and, you know, he hit a big shot, big floater, yeah.
Shai, can you take us through that inbounds play and what you were looking for there?
Yeah, I knew they'd figure the ball would go to me. And I just tried to make up like a back cut. I knew Josh is really good with those, he'd find me. And then once I made the cut, I tried to get to an open spot and make a play, and I did so.
And then the very next possession, it's not new for you seeing Lou defend the way that he does, but the moment after and just kind of the celebration, what's that moment like, just when you guys are all together like that after seeing Lou make a play like that?
Yeah, it feels good. We put a lot of work in. A lot of guys on the team have been on the team for a little bit. And we try to enjoy wins as much as possible and not take them for granted. When we see guys make a play at the end of the game, the close ones, those are the most fun ones. The emotions are a little bit higher and it feels a little bit better.
The execution down the stretch was big for you guys. Just what does that say about this group and how you guys are learning to kind of execute in those critical moments?
Yeah, we're getting better, and we're in them more often. We played a lot of close games for a few years now, and we're just gonna keep getting better in those moments, and really all game, really try to get better from all our mistakes in every moment we're in.
It wasn't just crunch time. You talked about the value of every single possession throughout the night. How'd you feel you guys kind of just dug in for the full 48 minutes?
Yeah, we were good. I think we were leading the game for the most part of it. I don't really remember when we were down. It was just a testament to how much better we are as a basketball team. We withstand runs. We go on runs of our own. We've won games by double digits in the past couple games. We won close games. I think we're really growing.
What did you think of the way, just in that first half, especially Josh put pressure on the rim and you guys kind of really outpaced them in points in the paint? He was a factor.
Yeah, Josh was ready from the get-go. We saw that tonight. He was aggressive. He was downhill. He got to the basket and really put pressure on their defense. We got a few guys on our team that, when they do that, we're the best versions of ourselves, playing in the paint first and then playing elsewhere.
you guys out-rebounded them significantly, had 50 rebounds, and every single guy got in on that action. Being down some bigs, how have you seen kind of other guys, guards, kind of rise to the challenge of that?
Yeah, we have no choice if we want to win games. It's next man up mentality. Now, certain guys bring certain things to the table, and they're a miss for sure. But we're more than a capable group, and we just try to solve our new problems and all our problems with 5 guys, and that's how we attack the rebounding.
Anybody say anything too about your one-handed lefty pass to Mike down low for that bucket?
I don't,
You don't even remember it.
what quarter was it in?
I think it was second quarter.
Nah, I don't remember that. At all. Yeah.
Maybe third. It's the third quarter there.
Third quarter.
Anyway, Mike scored a bunch down low tonight. Actually,
Mhm.
he was rolling quite a bit. Lou found him. You found him. You should have thought some pressure he was putting on.
Yeah, Mike's obviously the better shooter on our teams. Just him mixing it up was, I think, a little different for the defense. He was rolling, getting behind them, and putting pressure on the women that way. And then we were able to find him a few times because of it. I think he mixed it up well tonight.